welcome back to the channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. My name is Caitlin, and today we are filming a little weekend vlog, and I'm very excited about it. It is Friday today. If you don't know, if you're new here, I am off on Fridays, and my weekends just technically start on Friday. I really embrace it, and I love it. Normally, I spend the day just like cleaning up, tidying up around the house, that kind of stuff, but I have been getting into a very good routine during the weeks, and I basically have just been like keeping up with keeping my house tidy and clean during the week, and that way I don't have to do a lot on my weekends. So loving that for me. So today we are doing some fun things, and I'm very excited. I think this whole weekend is actually going to be pretty fun for us, so I'm excited to bring you guys along. First up, it is 11 o'clock actually. It's 10 to 11, and I'm about to go head out the door because I am actually going to spend the evening with Austin's sister, which is really fun. We used to do these little, like, she used to come here a lot. That's more what we did, but we would have like little hangout, like sleepover nights, like once a month, especially going up to like leading up to our Disney trip last September. And we would just kind of do like little planning nights, and we'd watch movies and just hang out. And we haven't done that in a really long time, so we've been trying to plan something to do together, and I'm having a little birthday party at the end of this month, and I'm doing a few crafts for it, so I have employed her to help me. So we're gonna go to her house, and we're going to do those little crafts tonight. But since I'm going into town and I'm off today, I figured maybe I can do a little bit of shopping around town while I'm in town. So first up today, I really want to do some thrifting. I have just had the thrifting bug for the last couple months, and where we live, there is literally no thrift stores around us. Like, I think there's like 2 in the town over, and then from there, it's like everything is like 30 to 45 minutes away. So it's a little bit of a challenge to get to some thrifting areas. So I figure while I'm in town, I really want to get some thrifting done. I have been Pinteresting my little heart, I've been Pinteresting my little heart away on all the things that I want to try and find over the last like few months, and we'll see what I can get. I'm manifesting. This is what I'm saying. I will have a good thrifting day. I will find a lot of good things. I will be just replenished with so many things that I will just not even know what to do with myself. That's how many things are going to jump out at me. So we're putting it in the universe. Hopefully it's happening. But yeah, so we're going to go into town. I'm going to do some thrifting. And then when I'm done, I'm going to go to Katelyn's. And then we'll do our little crafts. And then tomorrow, since I'm going to stay over the night, tomorrow in the morning, I'm going to go to Costco because we haven't been to Costco in a few months. And we are like, our fridge is quite literally empty. I think the only thing we have in our fridge right now is eggs, butter, and milk. And honestly, even Austin said it last night. He's like, there is something so just like, about having like a completely empty fridge. And I have to agree, but also like we need some food. So I'm gonna go to Costco tomorrow, and yeah, that's basically the plan. So I just got ready. Obviously I put some nice comfy clothes on, but I wanted to still look a little bit cute, you know? So I have a little outfit on. I'll show you guys that later. But I need to pack my bag so that we can go sleep over. So I need to go upstairs and do that really quick. And then once my bag is packed and we're good to go, I'm going to grab a quick bite to eat, and then I'm going to pack like a couple snacks in my bag just so that I don't have to like eat out if I don't need to. We don't even have a lot for me to bring, so I might have to grab something while we're out, but we'll see what happens. But first off, I need to go upstairs, pack my bag for the weekend, and then we will head out. I'm excited for some good thrifting today. I'm excited. Okay, I packed my bag, had a little breakfast slash snack because it's now 11:30. But I'm going to head out now. I'm just gonna grab a granola bar to throw into my bag so that I have that for when I get peckish surely after I'm in the stores. Okay, I think I am good to go. I'm gonna show you guys quick my outfit for today. Okay, I'm balancing you guys, but I have on, okay, this looks funky because I have on a bodysuit underneath of my shirt because you gotta have a bodysuit on just in case you gotta try stuff on at the thrift store. So anyways, I'm going to throw a jacket over top of it, but I have on my little tight blue shirt, and then I have on my white maxi skirt because again, I can just like pull it up and I have, you know, the bodysuit where I can wear that underneath and it looks good. And then I think maybe I could wear this jacket. This jacket Katelyn thrifted for me actually. Oh yeah, that's cute. This jacket Katelyn thrifted for me for Christmas this year. She did like her gift to me, which was like the coolest thing ever. She basically just went out and like gave me like a thrift box of like all stuff that she thought would look cute and like that I would like, and she literally scored on everything. So I like this cute little jacket. And then I'm gonna wear my little platform Converse, my black ones. I don't normally like to wear these when I thrift just because if I want to try stuff on, I have to constantly take them off. However, I have unfortunately recently found out that I can no longer wear just like slide on shoes because my feet start to ache and like so painfully that I literally can't move. And I'm like, what is going on with my feet? Why are my feet doing this? Like, I don't know. So anyway, so I have to put on some real shoes, unfortunately. So that is actually will lead me into some of the things I'm looking for when I'm going to the thrift stores. But basically any of those like Birkenstock slides or anything like that, they just absolutely ache my feet. And I don't know, maybe if I had real Birkenstocks that had like the actual arch support would do something for me. But I just think like shoes like this where I just slide them on, because my feet are like constantly flexed to like keep them on, they literally just fall off. So I'm hoping to find some shoes that have like the back strap. The back strap on them, that is so just like elderly of me, but yeah, anyways, okay, I am going to get ready here to jump in the car and we are off. Oh, I also have my little bagoo. Have I showed you guys this bagoo yet? I don't think I have. I got a new bagoo. I'm literally obsessed with it. This is the nylon shoulder bag, but like, I think it's the medium style. I think it's the medium, or maybe it's just the regular nylon shoulder bag. Anyways, it's literally the perfect size. It's so cute. I love it. The color is cornflower blue. I'm obsessed. Oh, look at all these blues going on. Anyways, cute. Okay, I'm going to jump in the car and we're gonna head out. Okay, we are here at the first store. We are at Habitat for Humanity, the Restore, and this one, sometimes I find good stuff, sometimes I strike out. So we will see. It doesn't actually look very busy. I thought it looked busy when I pulled in, but I think it's all just like employee cars around the side. So hopefully it's a nice, quiet experience, but we're gonna head in. I'm excited. We're thrifting. Oh wait, I didn't even tell you guys what I'm looking for. Duh. Things that I'm looking for. I'm always looking for vases. I'm also always looking for just like kind of little like picture frames or little tchotchkes that I can kind of put up in our house to decorate. And then for spring, some of the things that I'm looking for. I would really love just like either that fisherman aesthetic, the like grandma aesthetic, or the like tomato girl aesthetic. Any of those are like kind of my spring vibes. Really looking for anything like knit that's like a nice, pretty, bright color, or maybe a pastel. I'm looking more for bright colors though, because I feel like bright colors look better on my skin tone. I'm also looking for just some like colorful, different type of pants. I am content on jeans because I have jeans that I like from Abercrombie. They are literally my favorite jeans. I have a couple from Old Navy that I like. So I don't really need any like hard pants, but I really want some like nice soft pants, and I want them colored. So, you know, like even like a black or white stripe, anything gingham, white, blue stripes, anything like that. Something fun. Always looking for spring dresses, always looking for little like cute girly tops. I don't have a ton of like tops that I can just throw on with a pair of jeans, so I would love something like that. Any little like button-up cardigans. I had that blue one that actually Austin's sister also thrifted for me, but I really like some more of those. Maybe some even more chunkier would be fun. Would love to find a pair of overalls. That would be just amazing. I've never been able to find a nice pair of overalls, so would love to find something like that. Yeah, just anything fun, flowy, cutesy. Here we go. Here's hoping. I'm also actually random. I'm looking for a new bedspread for our guest bedroom. That is like one thing I'm looking for, because the color that we have in there right now is just so bland and blah, and we really aren't decorating in that room because we don't go in it much. But I do just want like a nicer bedspread to put on there. So, and I was looking at HomeSense, and the cost of bedspreads is insane. So I'm like, I'm not spending that. We're gonna try and find something thrifted. So eventually we will find something. Sorry, my makeup is looking kind of crazy on the camera. But yeah, that is the goal. So anyways, let's jump into the first thrift store. Here we go. Okay, here we are. We are going to attempt a voiceover for the thrifting portion of this video. So first thing that I found right when I walked in was this little amber vase. I really was tempted by this, but ultimately decided against it. Also, these cute little baskets, both of them I actually was tempted by. However, neither one had a price tag on it. So I didn't want to ask, so I didn't get them. This place is a lot more just like random tchotchkes are like the main things that I look for when I'm here. First things I saw were these little soup bowls. I really want soup bowls like this, but for $3 each, I wasn't willing to spend. Then I found these really cute grandma-esque plates, and again, no price tag. I was very tempted, but I didn't like that 2 of the plates were the same when 3 were different. And again, no price tag, so didn't want to ask, so didn't get. Then I found these cute little peach mugs. I really liked these, but they were $3 each, and I didn't want to get all 4. And I really just don't need any mugs. So again, went against it. This cute little vase, I just thought the top was a little bit too small for me to fit actual, like a decent amount of flowers in it. So I left that one behind. Then I found this globe. I was so tempted by this, but it didn't actually rotate well. But we had one of those when I was growing up, and I really wanted to get one. Then we made it to the clothes. I kind of just perused. They don't have a whole lot of stuff here. However, I did find this cute little yellow sweater, and I really liked the color of it. I thought the fit was kind of cute. The flowers were kind of cute. But ultimately when I had it on, it just did not do any favors for me, so I opted against it. And in this Habitat for Humanity, there are so many vintage and like just older styles of couches and chairs. Nothing that was really screaming my name. I am looking for a chair possibly to put in our living room, but it has to be the right type of chair. I did find this blue one, but they had it listed at $50, and I wasn't willing to spend that, and it looked a little bit too dirty for me to be able to actually figure out. Then I found this magazine rack. I was thinking for records, but I ended up going against it. And then they had this gold frame, which I was tempted by, but again, I think it was just too overpriced, so I ended up leaving it. Okay, well, today was a day I struck out at Habitat for Humanity, but that's okay. I really like that amber jug that was like right at the front when I first walked in, but it just doesn't really go home aesthetic. Like, we just do more like colors versus like kind of neutrals like that, so I decided to leave it, and it was $7, so I was like, it's a little bit more than I would have wanted to spend on something that I'm not 100% on. So anyways, where's my, don't tell me. Oh, good. I'm like, don't tell me I don't have a hand sanitizer in here. That's fine. It is what it is. Didn't find anything there. So I think the next one that we're gonna go to is to Lee's. It's like down the road a bit. And then there is also a Value Village that normally is like my go-to. It's like where, it's like kind of by where like we used to live. So hopefully that one serves me well, but there's a few more here that I can kind of hit up, and then we'll kind of go from there. So next up, Talese. Talese is more clothes. This place is a lot more just like random tchotchke kind of stuff. They have a few clothes, but like nothing crazy. Talese is like mainly clothes. So let's see what we get. All right, jumping into our Second thrift store of the day. This store is really mostly just clothes. They have a few books, so I quickly looked at the cookbooks just to see if there were certain ones that I was looking for, but ultimately didn't have any. Then we just tackled the clothes. I find that the thing with thrifting, when I first start, I really get too picky, and then I kind of just have to start powering through, and then the second I put one thing in my cart, I am ready to just start throwing a million things in my cart. The first thing that caught my eye was this little pink shirt, but ultimately I felt like it wasn't going to fit me right, so I didn't even bother. But again, like I said, once I put that first thing in my cart, then, which I think was this, yeah, then we are going. And yeah, just kind of sifting through all the little t-shirts and shirts. Then I made my way over to the dresses. This white dress was so cute, but once I went to go try it on later, I realized it was actually a medium, which would not fit me very well, so opted against. This just gave Hannah Montana for me. Then I found this really cool kind of rain jacket. I opted against it, but I really hummed and hawed on this for a while. I really liked the color of it, but it just didn't feel warm enough, and it didn't really feel like the best quality. I also found kind of like a suspicious stain on the arm, so opted against. And then I tried on a few things. I found a way into a little corner here where nobody really was, and tried on a couple things. I definitely thought I filmed more, but I think my camera just wasn't recording and I didn't realize. This moto jacket was so cute. It was denier leather, but they had it listed at $40 and I just could not do it, but I thought it was kind of cool. Okay, it is 2 o'clock. Just got out of the second thrift store. My cart was full. I ended up not taking a lot of stuff because a lot of the women's stuff kind of was just fitting a little bit weird, which I always find it does. But I didn't even realize until I was halfway through going through stuff that basically if you spent, the more you spent, the more you saved type of deal. And if you spent over $50, you got 50% off. And that was the max amount. And I was oh, I feel like maybe I would be around 50, whatever. Anyways, I basically was at, I think she said I was just over the 50. So it was literally the best possible deal I could have got. I got everything that I got, which is a full bag of stuff. Everything for $30. And wait till you see what I got. Even just there's a coat in there alone, $30. I was what? The coat alone was $20. And I got tons of other stuff. So that was a score. So I think I am still going to go to Value Village because I have a few hours still to kill. But yeah, you should see some of the finds. I'm excited. It's feeling good. Look at me. I manifested it into the world. I feel yeah, some of the stuff is very what I was going for. Some of the stuff is a little bit different, but yeah, anyways, I'm excited. Actually, I think I'm gonna have a snack right now because I'm starving, so I might just sit here. I need to grab gas too, so I think I'm gonna grab gas when I go over to Value Village. And yeah, but I need to eat, so I'm gonna have my little protein bar, sit here for a minute. Protein bar, sit, chill, and then we'll do it all again. Heading into the final thrift store of the day. This is my old stomping ground. This is my favorite thrift store. So I was feeling good walking in, and right off the bat, I knew it was a good sign because I found this cute Winnie the Pooh winter snow globe. I was very tempted, but the last thing I need is another Christmas decor. So I did leave it behind, and yeah. But then I found these pigs. These pigs, there was 9 of them, and they were salt and pepper shakers. I was tempted, but look at how full my cart was already. I couldn't believe how good of a day I was having. I then was looking at the placemats just to see if I could find anything that kind of screamed at me, or any type of tablecloths or anything like that, but really nothing jumped out at me. But that doesn't stop there. We find, look at this quilt. I could not believe. Now that I have it, looking at it, I feel like it might be a king size. I really hope it's not. And even if it is, I feel like it'll be okay for the spare bedroom, but I just couldn't believe that I found this. And I know it's definitely not a handmade quilt, there's a tag on it and everything, but I'm still very happy with the find. So that goes directly in the cart. Then I found these plates, and I was very tempted because I wanted them for a gallery wall. I thought it would be so cute. However, I did end up leaving them behind. I don't know, I might have made a mistake. Oh my gosh. I cannot believe how good my finds were. Manifestation works. I spoke it into existence before we went out. I literally cannot believe. I don't know if I'm going to show you guys tonight or if I'll just show you tomorrow when I get home, because Katelyn might want to actually see all the stuff that I got too, so I might bring everything upstairs to her apartment, but I also don't think I want to carry all this stuff up to her apartment, so we'll see what happens. But it is now 3:45. She leaves work at 4. She doesn't get home until about 5:15 though, so I have about an hour and a half to kill. What to do, that's the question. I don't know if I'm kind of tired, honestly. I don't know if I'm up for going to like one more thrift store, and if I was to go, it's like in the other end of town. The only other thing I'm thinking is like I might want to go to the other end of town anyways to go look at Indigo, because I am looking for new cookbooks. Whatever, why not? I literally have the time. I have the time to kill. Why don't I just go? So I'm gonna go. It's very hot. Like just in my car and kind of just sitting here. I do wish that I packed some other clothes though to change into, because while this is comfy, I'm just kind of like in a skirt. I kind of want to get out of it. I kind of just want to put jeans on, and I do have jeans, I guess, in my bag for tomorrow, but I don't want to put them on in the car, you know? But anyways, okay, I'm gonna put Indigo in. We're gonna go, why not? Okay, I'm gonna go to Indigo. That's what we're gonna do. I am literally so happy with my thrift finds. I cannot believe. You guys are gonna be gagged. You're not gonna believe it. Okay, I just got to Katelyn's apartment and she's still on her way home from work. Like I'm just early because I had time. So anyways, I figure I can show you guys all stuff that I got while we're just kind of hanging out here. So I ended up going to Indigo, like I said, and I did pick up 2 cookbooks. I wanted to pick up one of these, and then there's another one that a couple people recommended, but also my friend Sarah recommended. It's the what to cook when you don't want to cook or something like that, or you don't feel like cooking or something. But they didn't have it in my Indigo, so I'm gonna have to order it online. But I ended up getting 2 of the Half Baked Harvest books because I do really like her blog, and I know she has a bunch of cookbooks, so I'm like, I'm just gonna pick these ones up. Half Baked Harvest, super simple, so it's more than 125 recipes for instant, overnight, meal prepped, and easy comfort foods. So I figured that's like a good one. I'm trying to just get back into cooking. If the recipes are easy, I'm more prone to actually wanting to do them. And then again, the Half Baked Harvest every day. So this is like, I feel like, again, all just kind of super simple recipes. She has some that are longer for sure, but she has a lot on here that are marked as under 30 minutes. So love that. So those are the 2 cookbooks that I got. Okay, now I'm going to show you my thrift finds. So from the first store, this was the first, well, I guess technically the second, but first store that I actually purchased things from. Okay, I love this little vest. This vest is definitely more fall, I feel, than spring. However, I still could get away with it, I'm sure. But it's this little wool vest. It's not itchy at all, which is really interesting. I would assume it would have been itchy, but it's not. But it's 100% wool, and it is from Land's End, which I'm pretty sure is a good brand. So love that. Definitely feels vintage. The cute little pockets, I love it. I thought it was really cute. Then I got this one. This one, I don't know what brand this is. Boutique Exception. But it's this cute little like ribbed sweater t-shirt kind of, and I thought this would be cute with just like little white pants or anything like that. Kind of like cooler spring days, which we love. And then I found this really cool like rugby kind of sweater shirt. This is from Windswept, but I thought this was really nice. Good little polo, just like navy on the back, and then it has these nice like navy cream, blue, or I guess teal and purple on the bottom. But I thought that was a cute one, just like a little easy shirt to throw on. Okay, this is probably the best find that I got. So this is like so in that like fisherman's aesthetic, but also I feel like this is going to be really good for when we go camping. But it's this beautiful rain jacket almost. You can tell that the hood is like rolled up into the collar, which I love. But yeah, it's from the brand Kodiak, which like it's really good. Anyways, it's nice, big, oversized, super nice and long. Again, I really think it'll be really good for camping, so I'm excited about that. This one's kind of cool. So it's like one of those button-up shirts, but it feels like it's maybe more of like an it almost is like just like a jacket, a light jacket, but it's not. But it kind of has this mesh. It's in the men's section. But I don't know. It's kind of cool. I liked the color. I thought this would be a good little cover up too for when we go to the beach. So yeah, love that. And then the last coolest find in my opinion, I got a vintage Walt Disney World hat. I never find anything vintage like in real life. I always find stuff on Depop, obviously, because it's easy to search stuff, but I never find anything online Walt Disney World. And this is like a full-on vintage Walt Disney World, and I love that it doesn't have a year or anything on it. Stunning. So that is all from the first store. And then from the next store, I do think I got a clip of it, but I did end up getting that quilt. I was shocked at that quilt. I wasn't sure if I was like, okay, is this giving too granny, or is this like, am I thrift store blind right now and I just think it's cute but it's not actually cute? But I sent a picture of it to Austin's sister and I was like, is this actually cute? And she's like, yes, that is so cute. So very excited about that. And then when I was in the aisle for like, just like when I was looking at it and I put it in my cart, there was a lady and she came around the corner and she kind of held up the pillow shams and she goes, are these the pillow shams that go with that quilt you just put in your cart? And I was like, oh my gosh, they are. And she goes, here you go. I'm like, that is amazing. So I got each of those $7 each. So $7 for the pillow shams, and then $7 for the quilt, which I thought is amazing. $14 for a quilt set is like unheard of, because the ones we were looking at home sounds for like $125. And then I got some new vases. So I got this cute little one. It's like just glass. I like the little designs on it. It definitely needs a good wash, but got that one. I also got, I've been wanting some little salt and pepper shakers to put on our table just to actually have out instead of just having like the huge things of like salt and pepper that I used to cook with. And I thought these were so cute. They're very cottagecore-esque. They're like just these cute little dainty kind of chunky, not dainty, they're more chunky, but they're very cottagecore, I find, with the little design on them. This ice cream, look at this little, I'm gonna use it as a vase, but you could use it as like a little milk jug, you could use it as a juice jug, but like the little freaking geese on it, so cute, so stinking cute. I love it so much. And like imagine this on our table like this with these. Stop, so cute. And then the last thing that I got, I'll probably have to show you guys later, but it's a bread box and it's in the back. And I've been looking for a bread box, which is amazing. And I'm very excited. But the only thing about the bread box is that it's a little bit more of like, I don't know, I'm gonna have to see it in the house because the thrift store coloring always looks so much different than in real life. When I look at the bread box, it gives a little bit more yellow. And I don't know if I love that kind of wood. So worst case, I want to just strip it and then just like restain it. But I don't know if I'd be able to do that. So we'll have to see what it looks like. But again, it was $7. So all of that, so the quilt, the pillow shams, the two vases, the salt and pepper shakers, and the bread box was also $30. Literally crazy because I had a coupon in my email. So love that. Very excited about my thrift finds. So yeah, now I'm just waiting for Austin's sister to get home, and then I'm gonna go upstairs and we're gonna do our fun little girl stuff. I won't film probably a ton with Katelyn because I don't really like the stuff that we're doing is kind of a surprise. So I don't want anything spoiled because some of the girls do watch my vlogs. So don't want things spoiled for what we're doing. So I won't really film anything, but yeah, anyways, I'm gonna go upstairs to her apartment in a bit, and yeah, love it. Good morning, everyone. Happy Saturday. I just left Katelyn's and I'm just putting Costco into my GPS. I'm very excited. Haven't been to Costco in a while, so I'm excited for Costco. I think I'm gonna stop and get some food on my way just because you should never go to Costco hungry. So I'm probably gonna do that. Yeah, we just got Costco and then I'm gonna head home. I'm laughing because as soon as I got in my car this morning, it like smelled like the thrift store. You know that smell? That thrift store smell? It's exactly what it smells like. So fun. But okay, I'm gonna head to Costco now. It's raining, it's a cool day. I hope it's not gonna be too busy. Yeah, we're gonna get there basically right when it opens. So here we go, going to Costco. Okay, everyone, we made it home. Holy moly, what a busy morning. It is 12:30 and we are done everything. I don't know if you can see it in here, but I have a stain now on my shirt. I don't know what I've done. But yeah, anyways, we went to Costco. Then I went to Michael's and HomeSense. I only got something at Michael's. And then came home, dropped everything off. And then Austin and I went out. We went to Canadian Tire and we went to the grocery store to get the last couple things that I needed. And now we are home for the evening. And I am like, one, starving, but also I am just like ready to just basically do nothing. I do have to bake a lot of stuff and like cook a lot of stuff, but at least, you know, get ready. So there, is that on tonight? Is that why you're all hyped about it, or you're just showing it off?
Well, yeah, they play tonight.
Oh, okay, yeah, there you go. But anyways, so I'll give you a quick little grocery haul, and then I'll give you a Costco haul, and then we got to put everything away, and we got to eat, because I'm starved. So, we got from the grocery store, I got some rice puffs. I'm going to try and make granola bars. So, got some rice puffs, kale, romaine lettuce, baby arugula. Oh my gosh, this mint smells so good. Some mint, pomegranate, some cucumbers, carrots, some barbecue sauce. I'm gonna make pulled pork this week. Some rice vinegar because I'm almost out. And some Dijon mustard. Quick oats, is that what these are? Yeah, quick oats. Some active yeast. 2 bags of brown sugar. And a big thing of feta. So that's what we got from the grocery store. And then from Costco, I got lunch meat, pork shoulder, and chicken, which is already in the fridge. And then also got some cheese. And then what else? There's something else I got that I put in the fridge. Oh, I got Greek yogurt. I got hummus. I got the dill pickle hummus, which I'm very excited about. Oh, spinach. Also from Costco, some bananas. These crackers, which are like my favorite ones. The Simple Mills, just almond flour crackers are really good. Some chips. Got a big thing of vinegar, sugar, chocolate chips because we are all out. A big thing of lemons. 2 pepperettes because these are so good. If you don't have these, if you don't get these from Costco, they're very good. Highly recommend. And then just from, what's it called? Canadian Tire. Got some jars for canning because I wanted to make some pickled onions, but of course forgot to pick up red onion. So love that for me. Oh, we also got from Costco a salad spinner. I've been looking for one, and the ones that we've been looking at literally have been like $50. I'm like, that is way too expensive for a salad spinner. But this one from Costco, 25 bucks. And it's KitchenAid. It's a nice, good brand, and I like the color, the green. So yeah, anyways, that is everything that we got. So now we're gonna put everything away. I gotta figure out what we're doing for dinner tonight, as well as what I'm gonna make for lunch right now because I'm starving. And then we'll kind of go from there, see what we get up to. Not a whole lot today. Maybe some baking, maybe some cooking, and maybe a lot of chilling on the couch. That's my plan. Okay, it is a while later. It is 2 o'clock. And we had lunch. I just finished prepping and like putting away a bunch of lettuce and groceries and whatever. And now I'm just gonna sit for a minute because my feet are sore and I'm tired and I just don't really want to do anything right this second. So what I'm gonna do is, my favorite thing to do when I get a cookbook, a new cookbook, is I like to go through and I like to tab all the recipes that I really want to try. So I'm just gonna do that right now. I'm gonna flip through, tab a bunch of recipes, see what I want to try. And I'm gonna go through both of these ones, both of the ones that I picked up yesterday. So I'm excited about that. And I'm currently watching Temptation Island. I started watching it on the weekend, or during the week. And I was like, oh, I'll just put it on and see if it's stupid. And it's stupid, but oh my gosh, I'm like, I literally can't believe. Literally cannot believe. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So anyways, I'm gonna sit here, go through my little wholesome cookbooks, and watch sleazy TV. What am I watching? Okay, I've sat and done nothing for a couple minutes, and now I'm going to attempt to make a new bread recipe. I have never tried this one before. I've only ever tried like the artisan loaves, but I'm gonna try and make an actual like sandwich bread recipe. So this is from Farmhouse on Boone. I can link it down below. But I really like her recipes. I've tried a couple of them, I think, but I just feel like she has a lot of different recipes. So I'm gonna try and make this. We'll see how it turns out, but it doesn't say that it takes too long because it's only sourdough discard. So doesn't have to like rest and rise and fall and do stretch and folds and all that kind of stuff. So that's a good thing. But I have some dishes over here to put away. I also put away the little bread box. I think I like it so far. I need to figure this out. I'm not putting this here. I was just like kind of playing around. I think I'll keep that over there. But yeah, that's the bread box so far. The only thing, what was just sticky? Every time I clean this, it feels like it's clean, and then I open it, and then it, like something I touch, and I'm like, oh, it feels gross again. But for the most part, it feels pretty clean. I do want to leave this open, though, to kind of let it air out. I currently have our Rice Krispies that I made this week in there. But yeah, anyways, okay, I'm going to jump into this recipe. I don't think I'm going to, like, talk through me making it, but I'll make it, and then hopefully it tastes good, and I can let you guys know how it is. So here we So I made these, which I didn't even film. I literally was just like, oh, I'm just gonna make these, and then I just started making them, and then I forgot to record. But they're just in the the fridge, cooling down. But they're little like granola bars basically. I just have to cut them up once they're solid. So those are in the fridge. And then here's the bread. I just turned the oven on, so it's about to go in. But look at how much it's like rising. I haven't baked with just regular like active yeast in a very long time. I normally only ever bake with sourdough, and it just takes so long, and that literally took like this has taken me what, like 2 hours so far. So yeah, hopefully it tastes good, this bread. I feel like it will. Yeah, I'm excited for this bread. So I got that going. I'm gonna pop that in the oven, and then I think I'm gonna make like a lemon loaf. I wanted to have something sweet to have this week because I'm really trying. Okay, obviously we're trying to, you go through these like phases of like, we want to eat really healthy, and then it's like try really hard, but then you kind of, well, for us, we fall off the wagon, we start eating out, whatever. So my thing that I want us to do is I just want us to eat at home. Like, I want us to stop going out to eat. I want us to stop ordering food in. I want us to stop grabbing snacks here and there whenever we're out. And we've been really trying hard the last couple weeks to do that, unless it's like a special occasion, if we're out, we're traveling, whatever. But we're trying hard. So even if the things that I'm prepping aren't like the perfect clean meal, or we're not getting 100 grams of protein every single day, like, I'm just trying to have us eat food, okay? That's at home and that we make, and trying to save a little bit of money and just eat good food at home. So anyways, I have my list, and I basically have tried to plan out like meals, and then I also have like snacks, treats, lunches, and breakfasts. So that is what I have here. So I have all our meals planned out, and then snacks, we were gonna do granola bars, and then I'm gonna do banana chocolate muffins, but I don't even know if I have bananas, honestly. I think Austin might have used the last of the bananas. So I might not make those because I think he used the last of the bananas to make a smoothie today, but that's okay. But yeah, so I had that, and then for the treat this week, I was gonna do a lemon loaf. So anyways, that's my little spiel. I'm just like, it's so hard because like online, you just see people being like, if you're cooking at home, it has to be healthy, or like if you're cooking, like, you know what I mean? Like I feel like there's just no medium. So it's like, we're just trying our best. Like, we're trying to be like, okay, like on Sunday, I'm gonna make pulled pork, and we're gonna have pulled pork sandwiches with like homemade buns, and we're just gonna have like salads on the side. and we're gonna have that for a few days. And like, that's perfectly fine. And even though pulled pork maybe isn't like the healthiest option of, I gotta put my bread in. Even if pulled pork isn't the healthiest option of meat or protein that we can do, we're still trying and we're still eating at home. So there's my spiel. But I'm gonna put this in. Actually, it's not quite ready yet. So I'm gonna put the bread in like a couple minutes, and then hopefully it turns out good. I'm gonna show you guys what it's done. And again, I'll link the recipe down below because I have a feeling it's gonna be good. Well, it is 11:15. I have finished all my baking for today. I am tired and I'm ready to go to bed. I ended up cutting into the bread and the lemon loaf that I ended up making. Both were good. The bread, I feel like next time I won't do as much flour and I'm gonna add a little bit more salt because I feel like it wasn't flavorful enough and then it just felt like a little bit dense. But overall, it was pretty good considering it's my first time trying that recipe. And then the lemon loaf was also very good, but it was also kind of dense. So I don't know if it's the type of flour I'm using or what, but still really good. And actually, I feel like I could have put more lemon in the lemon loaf, but overall, both were very good. What else did I bake? I baked something else, didn't I? Oh, I made those bars. The bars are good. Austin and I tried the bars and they were very good. I can't remember if I said that already or not. I'm tired. But yeah, I'm probably actually just going to end the vlog here because I feel like there is lots in it. I'm also editing it for tomorrow. So when you're seeing this, like I'm going to be, it's going to be going up pretty quick. So don't want to film tomorrow because I need to edit it tomorrow. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.